Hi guys, Deanne here from Canada Abroad, and thanks so much for tuning in. Today I'm bringing you the latest Express Entry draw results for today, October 10th, 2023. Now, if you've been keeping track of the Express Entry draws, you'll know that we had a period in September where there hadn't been an Express Entry draw for about a month. And what happened was when the draws came back, the score was extremely high. So back in September when they did an all category draw, you had to have a score of over 530 in order to receive an invitation to apply. Then 2 weeks ago, we had another all category draw. And for that one, you had to have a score of 504 or higher. So there was quite a significant drop there. And now 2 weeks later, we've seen a slight decrease. It's not nearly as significant as the one we saw in September, but it at least is a slight drop. So today was an all category draw. So there was no specific program targeted and no occupations targeted. And they handed out a total of 3,750 invitations to apply. And in order to get an invitation to apply, you had to have a comprehensive ranking system score of at least 500 or higher. And the tie-breaking rule for today's draw was October 2nd, 2023. Now, if we recap the last few weeks of Express Entry draws, we also saw a targeted French language draw that took place 2 weeks ago. And with that one, they handed out 500 invitations to apply. Now, we saw the score with the targeted French category. The score is coming up. So it means that there's more people now in Express Entry that have both English and French results. So it appears that people who maybe thought they didn't need to do both language tests before are now catching on that if they do both, they not only get extra points for being bilingual, but they can be targeted in these draws. And also some of the provincial programs, such as Ontario, are targeting French speakers for provincial nominations. So French has really become a significant way to increase your comprehensive ranking system score or to increase your odds overall of just receiving an invitation to apply. Also in the last 2 weeks, we saw the first agriculture and agri-food targeted draw that took place on September 28th, 2023. And with that one, they handed out a total of 600 invitations to apply. And the comprehensive ranking system score required for that draw was quite low. It was only 354 or higher. So that was good news for people in those specific occupations. And also back on September 20th, we saw the first targeted draw for transport occupations. And with that draw, they handed out 1,000 invitations to apply. And the required score was also lower for that. You only had to have a comprehensive ranking system score of 435 or higher. So we are seeing that with these occupation-specific draws, the scores are a little bit lower depending on which industry you're in. Healthcare, the tech, those were still higher, but with these transport and agriculture ones, we saw that it's a lower score that is required. So there's lots of new ways for people to receive invitations to apply. And there's also some different provincial programs that I'm going to be talking about later this week. Some provinces have started targeting people more in regards to French, but also some provinces are targeting people based on nationality, which is not something that we see the federal government doing. So I'll be touching on that in a video later this week. So thank you guys, as always, for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date with all the latest Canadian immigration news and updates.